Hey, this is Mike with 4 and 6 Music. So in the last lesson we learned about three chords, our G, G7, and C chord. So with these chords, yes, we can play them one at a time, but the best way to learn these chords and to really get them in your fingers is by playing songs that incorporate them. So one song that I like to use with these chord changes is Love Me Do by the Beatles from their first album, Please Please Me. So with this song, we actually start off with our G chord, and then we go to the C. And that's pretty much the whole song. So when we're strumming these chords, we're going to strum the G chord 4 times, and the C chord 4 times. And this is a good opportunity to work on strumming. So when you're strumming, rather than playing all the strings like this, which sounds a little bit robotic, one way to differentiate the strumming is by strumming the lower strings first, and then all the strings, and going back and forth and alternating between that. So when we do that, it sounds a little bit more like this. So again, we're starting with just the lower 2 strings, and then all the strings. Now when we get to the C chord, you want to be careful, again, not to hit that low E string, because even though that would be a note that is correct and incorporated in our C chord, we really don't want that low E in the bass. We want to keep that C in the bass, which is the name of that chord. That's our root, the C, right? So we want to make sure that that is in the lowest note for that chord voicing. So again, when we're strumming, just strum those lower strings first, and then all the strings, and alternate between that. And that's pretty much most of the song for Love Me Do. We just, again, go between the G and the C, back to G, C. Later on in the song, there is another chord that is incorporated, our D chord, which is a little bit different. So for the D chord, this is going to involve the first 4 strings, and we're going to start with our open 4th string. Then we're going to put our first finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, our 3rd finger on the 3rd fret 2nd string, and then our 2nd finger, or middle finger, on the 2nd fret 1st string. And when we play those 4 strings together, we have our D chord. So in the portion of the song where we see that D chord, we have the D chord, C, G, back to D, C, then G. So that's going to be pretty much the whole song. Again, it's just going between G and C. And then the next section of the song, when we go between our D chord, we strum that for 2 measures, then C, then the G. Back to D, again for 2 measures, then C, then G. Then we go back to G and C. And this is a great opportunity, again, just to work with basic strumming. You don't have to do anything advanced or too crazy for this. Just down, 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 down. And again, get those lower strings first on beats 1 and 3, and all the strings on beats 2 and 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, go between the G and the C chord while doing that. It's a great way to practice going from one chord to the next, and also to practice your strumming as well. I hope this lesson has helped you guys out. Again, I teach lessons in the Oneida and Syracuse, New York area, as well as online guitar lessons. So if you'd like to book a lesson with 4 and 6 Music, the link is in the description box. Thank you guys. See you in the next video.